We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Waiting for the trading, now you have the intel. Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. For binocular levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacle slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them move, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. You cannot control the waves. We are literally just going with the flow, seeing what happens. Does it break a level? Does it find support? Nobody knows. And of course, all these fake gurus, they always say what will happen after it already happened. Because they knew it was going to do this. They knew it was going to do that. But they say that after the fact. We don't. We show you, level by level. And I love that part too in the song. We're going to get started in just a second, guys. I love that part in the song where it says, we'd all be rich. If we knew what was going to happen, we'd all be rich. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is, your time. It's always time to make this money. Let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. If you're not making money, don't worry. It's going to be all right. We're going to make money. If you're over trading, problem. Solution, don't overtrade. Take 2 trades, maybe 3. How much is your over trading? Is your personal over trading 5, 10, 20? Reduce it. Don't take so many trades, and just know that you'll have more money to put in the other trades, but always find a solution to the problem. And if you haven't already, smash the like. All right, very good. Thank you guys very much. We got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Steve says, hello, Joe and the crew. It's Friday. Yes, indeed. We have Dave P in the house. Thank you, Dave P, for being here. Appreciate you very much. We also have BC Forecourt. Man, I thought you were going to go live this morning. I was up 5:30 and I didn't see you. And then 6:30, I didn't see you. And then I think I checked at 7 as well. I don't know. But let's see here. If you're over tracing, try spot. If you're over trading, try spot. Yeah, definitely. Very true. Spot is so much easier and so much better because it just is, in my opinion. But everybody loves chasing that fast money. So we do the leverage. The leverage, the worst part is the liquidation. That's the worst part. You know, if you're just doing a trade, let's say you go, you know, but hopefully you have a stop loss too, depending on the market. But let's say it's down 15% and you're like, you know what? It's bouncing right here. Let me go ahead and add to my trade. But it all depends on the type of style you're trading too. We got Harp in the house. What's up, Harp? Appreciate you guys being here. You guys are the best. Absolutely the best. Let's see here. I was dead this morning. Slept through my alarms. Yeah. And I kind of slept through my alarms. I have one that I try to wake up for Alexo Crypto. I just can't do it, man. Especially when I stay up till like 7 in the morning. You know, I set my alarm for like 9:30. Can't do it. I missed Piper again this morning. I hate it. And I didn't wake up till like 10:30. So I got about 3 hours of sleep, maybe 4. And then it's funny. What is spots? Yeah, spot is regular trading. Spot is buying the asset. Yeah, right. So spot is buying the actual asset. So you actually have Bitcoin as opposed to futures where you're just buying the contract. It's not the actual asset. You can't transfer that to a wallet or anything like that. And much safer to hold. Much safer to hold. Love Alexo. Good guys. Yeah. I love Alexo. Really good. I need to watch him more. Just because I like seeing the active trading and the thought process that goes behind his active trading. But yeah, he's a good dude. All right, let's see here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to kind of just put everything to the side. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's go from the top down and let's see what might happen. Nobody knows what will happen. Whether you're using indicators or tools or whatever, they can give us probabilities. So if you're using indicators or tools, definitely continue using them if they're making you money. If they're not making you money, well, it might just be the market, but hopefully they're making you money. But this is what I'm going to show. Here we go. Right now we're on the weekly time frame. We're on the weekly time frame on Bitcoin. This is Binance chart. You can see all that information up here. We are looking. Is this too loud? I don't know if the background music's too loud. So I put it lower. Not sure if the background music is too loud. Now, granted, if you're wearing headphones, do not answer that question. Because there's so many times like, man, that music's way too loud. And so I was like, really? And then I'll listen to it back. You know, after the stream's done, I'll listen to it. Like, man, I can barely hear it unless I have the volume up to like 100. It's like, I can't even hear it. So if you have headphones, do not answer that question. But hopefully you can hear the background music, but it's not too loud. All right, moving on. All right, so looking at this, okay, we're good. Okay, good. See, Bitcoin on the weekly. Now these levels I got from the previous cycles, the wick to the wick, candle body to the candle body. This one, wick to the wick, candle body to the candle body. Then I also did from here to here, and then also from here to here to get these, you know, key levels. These are internal structure, so that's why they're dashed. And then from here to here, which happen to line up here, I believe. No, barely past it. And then this one here. Okay. So now that we kind of got the overall gist of my levels, these are key levels, very important levels. Let's go to a daily. No, let's stay on the weekly. So right now we're focusing on this. Price was here, you know, back in March of last year, and then started coming up, broke out of this level. I thought personally we're going to come down. I thought we were going to come down, take this, and also take this, especially when we broke this level. This level, I'm all right, cool. Let's come. Let's go down and make this money. Now, granted, I find it so freaking hilarious. All these mentors out here that talk about, look at all this liquidity right here and all this liquidity right here. And then when the price comes down, they're talking about, you know, it taking this liquidity and this liquidity. And as it comes down, it's taking this liquidity. And then, well, they're anticipating it's going to take this liquidity, this, and then this. But what I teach, price will go down until it stops. Price will go up until it stops. It's all on the price. And what we want to do to add to our confluence, to add to our idea of direction, if it breaks this level, we're looking for a continuation lower until it reverses. Then we have this pivot. If it breaks this level, then it's going to continue unless we pivot and break a high. These are the highs that we want to break for a potential reversal. Then it comes in and makes this level. Right now it's doing great. The price will continue coming down until it stops. So once it stops breaking this level, and now we broke this level, we might be going up. Possible. But what about all this liquidity that everybody keeps on talking about? Market makers don't have to come and take it. They are literally making, here there's no liquidity up top, none. But they make it as it goes up. So this is one I always ask people who trade based off of liquidity, like, where is the liquidity? In my opinion, liquidity is created as price moves up, and it's created as price moves down. Because you can only buy from someone who's selling, the market makers are selling to you. So it kind of just goes hand in hand. Hey, we got Caliphate in the house. What's going on? Up too early for this price action. I love it. I love it. So here the price broke this level. Okay. Broke this level. Okay. We have a really high chance that it's going to get rejected here. Come after this level. Now come for this liquidity. Now, what I always do is I teach in the moment what I would think in the moment. I don't care what had happened. I want to, what would I have done here, and would my decision been correct? It wouldn't have been. I'm thinking that we're going to roll over to attack this to come down here. And this would have been a top until it's not. But what happens, it comes and it breaks this level. We have alerts, we enter the trades, and it goes up to the moon. Now here, same thing. What we're looking for now is we're looking for the break of this, because now it's a pivot. We're waiting for the break of this to short. We're waiting for the break of this to long. It does this, it breaks. Now this is really easy to do in hindsight. Hindsight Hustler, I have a song about that. Replay Millionaire, I have a song about that. If you don't know about the songs, guys, you are missing out, because I have some really good songs when it comes to just trading, the thought process. I talk about the grifters, the people out there that they're scamming a lot of people. I talk about that as well, and I show you how to trade. I have a song about fib retrace, or the fib levels. Very difficult to make these songs that actually teach what I teach, and to make it kind of make sense. So definitely check it out anywhere you can find music. Amazon Music. Alexa, play songs by Trade Intuition. Spotify, also the good stuff. And usually it works, but just search Trade Intuition and you'll play those songs. All right. So are we finally dumping? Looks like it. It looks like it. I have a song right now that's coming up. It says, losing is part of the game. I show you the reality of trading, guys. It's a part that we don't like. But so we're going to break this down. And what we're doing is we're putting all these pieces together. It shorts this. Now, again, I'm not a replay millionaire. I'm not a hindsight hustler. This is what I teach all the time. All the time. Break this level, short. Breaks this level, we long. Came down, up, here's a pivot. We wanted to, this is literally trading simplified. Literally. Trading simplified right here, guys. And it's the same thing. It breaks this level, you short. But Joe, we got stopped out and we lost money. Yeah, we're gonna win, we're gonna lose. But what we're doing is we're trading in the direction of the trend. That's what we're doing. This level right here, we don't want it to break. But if it does, guess what we're doing? We're going long. But what if it reverses here? Well, then this is the high that we need to continue our thought process of the long. And then we add to our trade or we enter the long here. But if it comes down, well, then we get stopped out. And if it does this number, well, guess what it just did? It broke this level, we go. This is the easiest way to trade. Now, there's another easy way to trade, and that's using the moving averages, or you can do this also on the VWAP that breaks above whatever, the 21, the 50, the 200. Higher the moving average, the stronger it is. Higher the time frame, the better your trade. Let's say you're going to do the 200 SMA on the daily. Price breaks above it. Let's just say this is the 200 SMA. On the daily, price breaks above it, you get into the trade. Price breaks below it, you close your trade. Price breaks above it, you enter the trade. Price breaks below it, you close the trade. And then you wait until it breaks above the trade and you enter the trade again. But now guess what? This time it found its trend and it's going to the freaking moon. You just made money. Now, granted, there are people that trade this on the 1 minute time frame. You might as well just be flipping a quarter because it's going to be doing this, but eventually it'll find its direction. But you can go up, down, and then come down here. And then all they're doing is they're flipping and a flopping. So don't be a flipping and a flopper. Don't do it. If you use that method on the 1 minute, especially, have other things in confluence with it. Is it breaking highs? Is it breaking lows? Maybe if you use fair value gaps or order blocks or trend lines, maybe you're using chart primes indicators, whatever you're doing, just try your best to have more confluence than just flipping heads and tails, because it's going to be going up and down, especially on the 1 minute. Higher time frames better. Back to this. Here we are. We're looking at this. And here, it broke this level. We long. Okay. And now it went all the way straight up. Look at this. This is on the weekly time frame. Nothing but up. In my opinion, I would love to see this come down. I'm going to say hi to the chat in just a second. So let's go and select them all. Hit delete. Clean chart once again. Let's see here. Going in the list. Okay. BC Poor Corp says, oh, I was about to answer, but I've got headphones. Yeah. Do not answer if you got headphones. Man, it's too loud. The music, take off your headphones. As far as the background music. See here, it sounds great to me now. Okay, awesome. Music is good. Okay, cool. It's funny, man, because I have good speakers. And I'll be playing the thing back. I was like, I can't even hear it unless I have it turned up. The music is good, very nice. Okay. Kelvin says, ain't that the truth? I think you're talking about if we knew what was going to happen, we'd all be rich. I think that's what you're referring to. I don't know, because there was no context to that. See here, Harp says, Kelefant, Trunktown, TA. I love it. All set. What's up, all set? Thank you guys for smashing the like. Appreciate it. We take wins. Losers are unacceptable. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, very good, guys. Very good. So now that we went over the overall thought process on Bitcoin, now let's zoom in. Let's focus in on the lower time frames. Now let's go to the daily. What I'm looking for is I'm looking to see if it's respecting levels. Again, these are from the previous cycles. Came up here, beautiful stop. Here, beautiful stop. Then, beautiful stop. Okay, stop. Wicks. So it's respecting it, dancing it here, dancing. Oh man, some water. Okay. Let's see here. BC says, I just had to turn it up all the way so it sounds like people are yelling about crypto. That's funny. That's funny. Glittery Marshmallow says, just went and listened to what? So lurkers. Oh, lurkers. That's funny. You guys are killing me with the jokes. See, thank you, Glittery Marshmallow, for being here. Appreciate you greatly, guys. Appreciate you. See here. Okay, so let's go and continue with this. Now we're looking at the daily. We're respecting this. We did come up over here. This was my alert to possibly look at shorts. I mean, we don't know. Nobody knows if it's going to continue going up, but we have a higher chance that it might come down. For one, when we came up here, came down. When we came up here again, we came down. Right now, we're coming up here, and it could fake us out because, again, we're in FOMO city, FOMO nation, FOMO zone. It could come down here to maybe this little block before going up. We're going to zoom in just a second. I just want to show you that currently it's respecting these levels. Hey, we got Pennywise in the house. Pennywise, throw up some of them balloons if you could. Balloons. Appreciate you, Pennywise, for being here. Thank you very much. All right, so now let's zoom into the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, so what we're doing is we're literally doing top-down analysis. We went the weekly, the daily. Now we're going on the 4-hour. Now in the 4-hour, what we're doing is we're looking for areas of zones. We're looking for possibly, if you use fair value gaps or order blocks or anything really, you know, patterns, like whatever you use. Right now, this is what I see. I see this sideways action. So for me, I like doing boxes. So here's the top of my box. We can see that it lines up perfectly here. Let's see here. I don't like making boxes that are absolutely, you know, very, very large, but I don't get any touches here or here. So I think I will have to come down to here because I have a touch here and a touch here. Candle body closes. Now, one thing that I do is I generally go with candle body closes. For me, they are stronger than wicks. Wicks show us the amount that it moved. The candle bodies, they show us where it stopped. Now, depending on the time frame, depends on your candle bodies and also your candle wicks. So for me personally, I normally do my zones and my levels on the daily, the 4-hour, and then as I'm zooming in, I may adjust it on the 1 hour, or I may do new levels on the 1 hour. And these are for regular swing trades, you know, 3 days to maybe 5-7 days. That's for those trades. Okay. So I do see this box. This is our zone, and we have, you can call this a range. You can call it whatever you want. I just call it a box. There's so many different names that mean the same darn thing. I just make it simple. Box or rectangle. I say box because it has fewer syllables. Let's see here. Kelly, I'm looking for a fair value at close at 98. And hey, let's go. So here we go. Here's a fair value gap on the 4-hour time frame. So what consists of a fair value gap? It is when you have 3 candles. This is candle 1 right here. And let's extend this out a little bit. This is candle 1. The end of candle 1, which would be the top if we're going up. So the end of candle 1, which includes the wick. Then candle 2 is the impulse. It's the move up. Here's the candle 3, the very bottom, which might be a wick. So the gap between candle 1 and candle 3 is what's called a fair value gap or an impulsive move. And it just means that it went up. And we have them all over the place. Now, so for me, before, this is a fair value gap right here. So let's just kind of zoom in on this. Candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. Now, before, I would say this is my fair value gap. Oh, but it came in here and it tapped it. So now this is my fair value gap. However, this is incorrect. It might come back for this too. Excuse me, but this is incorrect. This is why it's good to pay for boot camps, for training courses and everything else. And once I saw somebody else from a boot camp or whatever I bought, a lot of money. Now I'm always trying to learn, always improve your skills, invest in yourself, spend money on yourself. Oh, I don't even have it up. That would have been a great segue, but spend money on yourself, because what you're going to do is you're going to, maybe you already know how to trade, which in my opinion, I know how to trade. But what I like doing is I like seeing what other people do, how they do certain things, and I can pick up hopefully something. And if you want to pick up something, pick up the membership. We have a yearly membership. You get a month for free. You get this. You have access to all the main thing that you're getting. I mean, you may know how to trade and everything. The main thing that you're getting, you're leveraging your time. You cannot bring back time. You're leveraging your time. I'm in these shirts all day long. I'm updating the group, what I think, everything else, with videos, with audios, with just charts. If you want that, join the group. Now, do you need this to learn how to trade? Nope. I mean, you'll learn faster, but you don't need this to learn how to trade. You learn how to trade here, YouTube, every single day. Every single day, we do this Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We do bonus streams, and last night we did a bonus stream. I think we did like 2 or 3 streams yesterday. It was nuts, but it's because I didn't know. I thought that the market may be getting ready to do something. I don't know. It could have gone up. Like, who knows? But if you want to learn faster, if you want to leverage your time, you join my group. If you're curious about what the group entails, just ask me on trade_intuition what the group is. And I have a video. It's like a welcome video, and it explains the group. You don't even have to want to join the group, but maybe you're just curious. What are you doing in this group? Oh, check it out. All right. So anyway, in that video on that boot camp, he said that this right here, it tapped it, or I hate when they say mitigated. Look at me, I'm using a big fancy word. It mitigated. What is mitigated? Mitigated means when it touches it or it taps it. Well, why don't you just say touch or tap? I know what that means. Well, didn't you learn the word mitigated when you were like 8? No, man. I went to public school. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what mitigated means. One thing that I do here, I don't make you feel dumb. Matter of fact, I might even make you feel smart, because I use very simple words. Here's the key to teaching, and I've taught for many, many years. I want to say, man, I don't want to date myself, but I'm an old man. I'm an old man. The key to teaching anybody: 1, use simple terms that everybody can understand. Because if I'm giving you information and you're receiving the information and you're getting it, you're understanding it, and I'm delivering it to you, and then I use a word that is an acronym. Let's say I say SFP, for example. I love using that phrase, SFP, and you're receiving, then you say SFP. Whoa. What's SFP? Now everything stops. I'm still giving it to you. You're trying to receive it, but it's blocking off, because now you're like, well, what's SFP? So now you go and you're looking up SFP, swing failure pattern. Okay, well, you stop learning, because your brain will literally stop absorbing the information, because now you're in solution mode, detective mode. What is it? Or you may just wait till I stop talking and then say, hey, what is I was gonna use this for a clip for my I was gonna use this for a clip. I was on a roll. I love it. Oh my gosh. BC Port Court. I was on a roll. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That was a good one. I literally have tears in my eyes. That was good. I was on a row and I read those. Oh my gosh, that is probably the funniest thing I've heard a lot of funny things. All right, folks. And then you're trying to learn all these things and you're stopping and now you're looking stuff up. So with that being said, what I do is I put everything in the most simplistic form so you do nothing but absorb, and I don't need to sound smart. I don't need to, say anything that's going to maybe confuse you or stop you from learning. My objective as a mentor, and I do this for free every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. What we do is we show you how to trade. I'm not here to confuse you or make you think I'm smart or sound smart or anything like that. So you can join my group because I have some acronym that you don't know. I have some hidden secrets. Support, resistance. That's it. It cannot go up unless it breaks resistance. It cannot go down unless it breaks support. It's impossible, literally. Oh, VC Pork, you got me good, man. You got me good. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me catch up on the chat. Oh my gosh. We got Danny in the house. What's up, Danny? Appreciate you, man, being here. Let's see, the fair value gap I'm looking at is the one on the daily. Okay. Yeah, so I think there's one on the 1 hour that I was looking at, but that's way down here. But then you'll have them on the daily. The higher the time frame, the better it is, in my opinion, just like anything else. Let's come back up here. Right now, we're having a lot of buying pressure, Now, for these wicks, I do buying pressure. I don't teach. Look at this, guys. We have a long wick reversal, and it went down. Look, we have a long wick reversal, and it went up. We have a long wick reversal, and it goes up. A long wick reversal, and it goes up. I don't teach this crap because it's only doing that, or rather, people are only saying that because, well, it went down or it went up. There are plenty of times, well, I wouldn't say plenty of times, but there are times where, and I just got to find it, right here. Look at this very long wick, but the price continued going up. This is why I do not do long wick reversals. I see this as selling pressure, and I say that the next candle has a higher chance of going down due to the fact that there's more selling pressure here than here. That's what I see. Hey, we got Scuba in the house. What's up, Scuba? Appreciate you, man, for being here. So I do not do long wick reversals. There's a lot of things that I do not do that your mentor has taught you. There's a lot of things. And I give you the reasons why I don't do it, because I'm showing you in the moment of the trade versus what they do. They show after the fact. Here we have a candle, we have a wick, price was doing this, and then it goes up. Well, guess what? Long wick reversal, and there you go. That's because they know what happened. Here, they will not point out this long wick. Why? It didn't reverse. It went up and up and up, and then sure, it came down, and then now it comes up. So what I do is I treat every candle for what it is, and I understand that price can do anything. This is why we are at the mercy of price action. Check out that song. All right, moving on. Let's see here, going to the list. Let's see here. See here, that's the only place I pull gaps from because I swing trade. Yeah, there you go. And that's a strategy right there. Why would you want to do fair value gaps on a 5 or 15 minute time frame if you're looking to hold this for a decent, of a week or maybe longer, but hopefully at least a week? Go with the higher time frames. Higher time frames generally do give you, well, they definitely give you better data, in my opinion. Let's see here. Kelvin says, appreciate all the opinions. See here. I'm starting to try trading on the daily, BC, and I like that better. Yeah, it's not, there's not a, spit it out, Joe. There's not a lot of volatility. Price goes up, price comes down. If you're on the 15 minute, you have up, down, up, down, up, down. You have the 5 minute, up and down, up, down. It's like, so the lower you go, the more ups and downs, the more probability of maybe getting faked out. So yeah. BC says it's a lot simpler, 100%. Focus on the big moves. When you get that down, yep. A lot easier trade, lower time frame, yep. Oh man. BC Poor Corp, I love that comment. That really threw me off. All said it too, man. He's like, I'm crying, man, I'm crying. I love it. Swing belly pattern. BC Corp, the jokester of the show. Today anyway. No pressure. But man, that was, and I was having a flow and everything. I was focused. I go in and look, and then Steve says, do you look for patterns? No. What ones do you look for? I don't look at patterns. Now, granted, I see patterns and I'll point out patterns if, you know, they're valid, but I don't do this crap. And there's so many people out there like this, valid, double bottom or W neckline. This, for me, this is valid. Other people, they force patterns. Look right here, guys. We have a complex head and shoulders. We have a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, and a shoulder to the upside. No, man, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Look at this right here, guys. Let me just make some crap up. Look right here, guys. We have our cup and we have our handle to the upside. No, man, you're doing too much. Here's a level that it broke. Keep it simple. Let's do another one. Let's see here. What could we do? We have a shoulder and a head and a shoulder, and then to the downside. No, man, just keep it simple. We have this level that it needs to break. That's it. Oh, you don't know anything, man. Here we have this right here, and it broke down. Awesome. Look, we have, man, this makes me laugh so much. So we have a bear flag. Not really. You have a rising channel. Like, if you're going to call out patterns, know these patterns. I watch a lot of people that call out patterns, and it's like, no, dude. Like, for one, you're teaching wrong. This is not a bear flag. You know, here, this was a bear flag up until about maybe here-ish. But how long is your flag? Is this still a flag? No, this is a rising channel. Regardless of what it is, we have a higher tendency of it coming down. Why? Because of the pattern? Nope. Because what goes up will come down. That simple. What goes down will go up unless it's a rug pull. It's if you break it down to those very simplistic forms, your trading would get a little bit easier. Well, we'll just put it not as difficult. But I don't trade patterns. I see them. But I see all these people out here. Man, I've seen this too, where like here's your flag and here's your pennant. No, are you freaking kidding me? Where in the world did you learn how to do patterns? This is horrible. Let's see what Scuba's saying. Scuba says, I see the animal cracker inverse spider monkey pattern. It's very strong. Scuba, I'm going to make that a song. What I do is I get comments and I make songs out of them. So if you don't know, now you know. So Scuba, this is going to be a song. And this song should be available possibly in the next day or two. So I saved it and I will actually have your comment on the video. I've done that for BC Poor Corp and several others, but right now I'm just now starting to put the comments on the video. That way you know where it came from. So I'll give you a heads up. And definitely watch my videos. There's two videos that I have that two different people, they were trying to talk trash to me, and I find it funny. I really do. Go to playlist, and here's my music. So I only have 16 songs on here, but I have a whole bunch on Spotify and Amazon Music. But here I put the words. It takes like 30 minutes to an hour to put the words. It's ridiculous. But let's see here. This one, I was accused of posting fake results. So I talked trash to this dude with the words, very funny. This one, another guy talking trash to me. And this one also, I make fun of him, very funny. This is, plus on here, you know, these are Thugalicious. I think BC Pork Corp did this one, made a comment, Thugalicious. So I did this one. Gangster Nation was another comment. Where's the Bull Run Gone was another comment. A lot of comments. But these songs also teach you how to trade. There's, you know, mercy at the price action. Mercy, you know, this is what we are. We're literally at the mercy of the price action. So there's a lot of songs that teach you how to trade. All right, moving on. Yeah, I love that. Let's see here. But that's funny. See here. I love trading those short squeeze moments. See here. Do you look for double tops or bottom patterns? No. Because what all this stuff is, like for the patterns, like double tops or bottoms, like right here, it's a double bottom. Am I looking for this? No, but I see it. Why? Because a pattern is really a level. We just put a name to it. So we could create a bias. This is why I think the market makers are, and I'm not a foil hat wearer, but I believe the market makers taught us how to trade, taught our mentors, whatever. And then it just keeps on coming down because we know what to look for when it comes to patterns that I believe was taught to us by the market makers. So all I do is I just look for, hey, we have a level here. If it breaks this, it rolls over, I'm going short. If it breaks above this, I'm going long. Now, granted, it's beneficial to use this method if you know the larger trend. Are we in an uptrend? Are we in a downtrend? Are we in a downtrend potentially transitioning into an uptrend? So this is everything I'm looking at. And then we break the level or the neckline, you may call it. I just call it, here's a level that it needs to break, and it cannot go up unless it breaks this. Okay. Not only that, but I'm expecting after we do a break or any kind of move for a pullback of at least 38 to 50% before it runs up again, and then 50% or 38% of that move to have the decision points. This deciding factor, is it going to go up or down? That's what I do. That's my secret. Do you need to join my group to know all these trading secrets? Nope. Just need to show up every day. Smash the like, watch my videos, smash the like on those, leave comments, because that encourages me to continue to make money with you instead of because of you. Everybody else, they charge you for this information because they want to get rich off of you. Plain and simple. Oh, you want to learn how to trade? Well, step into my office. Sign here on the dotted line. Oh, I hate it. Scuba says, yeah, that's friggin' awesome. Can't wait to hear it. Probably why I don't use patterns. So let me know if that makes sense as far as patterns go. Like, I see them, I don't use them. It's all levels. Like, literally, if you look at anything, even the Wyckoff, and I might get some people upset, even Wyckoff. Let's break it down. I'm all about examples. So let's say we have, and I love doing this example. Let's say we have a falling wedge or a falling channel. And what should happen is the price should go up. But it ends up doing this. Ah, crap. So what is it doing now? It's accumulation or a sideways channel, whatever you want to call it. Then it starts coming up. Oh, snap. We have a bull flag. So we had a bull flag in here somewhere. But we also have a rising channel. So bull flag for the upside, rising channel for the downside. Bigger pictures, it might come down. And we're doing this number, and we're breaking levels, and we start doing this. And now we have, another downward channel or whatever. Do you see what just happened? We now have a cup and handle. we keep on changing the name of the pattern until it works. Down, falling wedge, didn't work. Accumulation, it didn't break up. It started going up slowly. Accumulation, we have, rising channel, rising wedge, whatever. It should break down, it should, but it didn't. Then here we did a bull flag. It should go up, but it didn't. Then we have a bull flag going this way, but then now it's a channel, and then it breaks up. So we continue to change the name of the pattern until finally, oh wait, it's not a cup and handle. It's a higher low. Or maybe it dropped all the way down here and then it's a double bottom. This is why I don't do patterns. I would rather go and look for levels and buy the break of that level. So for example, if we had something like this, I buy at the top or I sell here. That's it. That's the extent of my stuff. It does this, I buy. It does this, and here's a level that I see that. Am I gonna buy it? No way. I want it to run up, retrace, and then break this, because this is showing me strength. This is what I do. This is what I show. This is my secret. And people making money with it. Showing you my secrets, guys. All right. There we go. So you're going down the list. Let me know if all that makes sense. Put a 1 in the chat if it makes sense. Put a 0 if it doesn't make sense, but explain your case. You know, what did I get wrong in my explanation? And I don't ban you. I don't mute you. I don't. And matter of fact, I encourage my admins. I encourage them, let people talk. You know, I will mention when they should be blocked or whatever, but let people talk. Now, a lot of people don't like the way I trade because I trade in the most simplistic way. I really do. I really do. And it's easy to understand. Very easy. During this show, did I mention anything that confused you? Hopefully I didn't. If I did, let me know and I will go over it again. My job is to make you money. Smash the like, leave comments on my videos, pay it forward by doing that. Tell people about this channel. I'm not here to bamboozle you. All these other people are. Here we go. Steve says, that's funny. So true. Other tubers have some crazy patterns. Dude, oh my gosh. I hate it so much, man. I hate it. They will call this, and this is this for everybody who's here. Now, I think Bruskowski, I always forget his name. I think he has a pattern like this that's called a bull flag. I'm sorry, Mr. Bruskowski, and I don't know if you're still alive or what. Alexa, stop. I'm not sure if you're Alexa, show front door. But this right here, no. This is a channel. This is going up. There is no way that this is bullish. No way. So, and I see people doing bull flags like this. Why is this not bullish? We're going up. What happens with price that goes up? We have a tendency to go down. Joe, well, you're incorrect. Look, it went up. It happened to you on this one, sure. But no, what I do is I teach in the moment versus what already happened. Yeah, sure, I see it went up. But this is not a bull flag. And I see people doing stuff like this, and even worse. Oh my gosh. You have one candle here. You have one candle here. And you see somebody doing this. Whether it's on a 1 minute time frame, a 4 hour, I don't care. This is not a bull flag. If you're watching somebody like this, be very careful. Be very careful. Ask them questions. And for those that do this and are watching my channel, you can do better. 100% you can do better. Do not take this as an insult. Take this as a time, an opportunity to learn. Sharpen your skills. This right here is trash. I'm looking right at you in your eyes. If you do this, this is trash. This will wreck people. Why? You're drawing trend lines that have no basis for a trend. What consists of a trend line? This is the basics. What consists of a trend line? Where we have 2 touches on one side, at least, and 3 touches on the other side, at least. That's for a valid pattern. And what you're doing with these trend lines is you're creating patterns. Bull flag, bull pennant, cup and handle. This is the foundation. These are the basics that if you are drawing something like this, I'm trying to help you. You don't want to do this. This will wreck people. And then the very next candle, regardless of the 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 month, you do not do this. Then the next candle does this. And what do? They adjust this like this. You cannot do this. This is, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. If you're watching anybody like this, be very careful. Ask them questions. See if they meet you. Because that's not trading. That's horrible. That will wreck you. I show you like you need levels. Moving on. No talks like that. No one talks like that about Dr. Wyckoff. Oh, speaking about Wyckoff. So let's go to Wyckoff. Same thing with Wyckoff. You know, you have your rallies and this and that, blah blah. Your primary rally, your spring, and then you have this is the E phase. I call this the money phase. That's when it just goes up. But if you just look at it, we have a level right here. We don't go long until we break this level. This is a safer entry. Could we go long breaking this level? Sure, but this is a safer entry. Make it simple. Make it simple. Here we don't want it to break this level. Guess what it does? It breaks the level. Okay, let's go short because we don't know what's going to happen. It could do this and continue coming down. Oh, we got stopped out. Oh well, we can try for a long again, or we can just wait for the break of this. I think I'll just wait for the break of this. No problem. Trading on a larger time frame. I have more money. I'm saving up all this for paychecks, and then here it's a safer entry. And then sure enough, I enter. Goes up, maybe comes back down. Here's our rally, breaks this level, gains confidence. I add to the trade, comes down again, moon mission after it breaks this. Make it simple. That's what I do here. For the Wyckoff, all you need, because some of them have the spring, some don't. So so that's what I do. That's my theory. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Let's see here. I see the power of 3. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. Get your game on. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in every single day. You guys are the best. See here. Good, already finished trading this AM. Hey, all right. See here. Scuba says, cool looking dragon. Hey, there you go. Is that this right here? The Chinese dragon? Sure. That's what I see. And it's funny too, like whenever somebody's talking about patterns or whatever, I go, yeah, man, like for me to see that pattern, I got to squint my eyes really tight, shake my head really fast, spin around in my chair until I can't, I'm dizzy. And then I go and I look, it's like, oh yeah, I see it. Man, there was one time this fool, that's what he is, he's a fool. He said that it was a cup and handle. No, I think he called it a slanted cup and handle. The scammy cup and handy guy, that guy. He said it was a slanted cup and handle. Again, they are literally forcing patterns. And he literally, I should have saved it. He literally said, you can see it better when you do this. And I was like, no, he did not just do that. I said, that's a clip. I never clipped it though. But he literally went like this. You can see it better when you do this. I was like, oh, dude. Let's see here. Going to the list. Okay. Okay, going down the list, checking out this thing. Yeah, we got some ones in the chat. Very good. It's making sense. Good. Okay. BC Port Corp says 0 for stocks and 1 for crypto. As far as how I'm gonna so what I would do, BC Port Corp, I take the challenge. Give me a stock or two. I will chart it. I will show you the direction I think it might go, and then check in about a week or two, because stocks kind of move slower depending on the stock it is, or check in every day, see if it's going right or wrong. But however, we cannot judge the results off of 1 or 2 or 3 trades. It has to be like maybe like a weekly thing, to where you give me a bunch of maybe like 2 or 3. I chart them out, and the next day 2 or 3, next day 2 or 3, whatever it is. If you have that many, or if you just have some that you're looking at, and then we can see if this theory also applies to stocks. And I'm going to say yes, it does. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, holy smokes, we got Maya in the house. Maya is now my favorite. Hey, I didn't hear the ding. I just noticed that. I saw it, I didn't hear the ding. I gotta check on that. Let me check on it right now. Properties? Nope, not properties. Unhide all. I don't know what's that. Okay, so hide. Okay, very good. Very good. Let's go ahead and get started on this. See here, I'll send you my portfolio. You can go for that. Okay. But yeah, so for me, I think, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I can do it on stocks too. I don't know. I really never done it on stocks, but I'm pretty sure it works. I don't know. Let's see. Scuba says, I like simple. Same. Trend lines breaks are ridiculous, effective for how simple they are. Yeah. So now be careful with trend line breaks. Trend line break shows you the break of the trend line. However, it doesn't show you the break of the trend. This is why it's very important to understand market structure. So let me say that one more time. Trend line breaks shows you the break of the trend line, but does not show you the break of the trend, because the break of the trend could be lower. And we had that perfect example. I think it was a 4 hour. Oh, it was before that. Right here. So let's show this. Is it here? Oh, that's right. I think it was right here. Let me just show this really quick. I think it was here. No, I think it was here. Yeah, this is the place. Okay, so let's look at the 1 hour time frame, just really quick. Double click here, double click here. Oh man. Dang it. Oh man, I don't want to waste all this time. Come on. Okay. So break of the trend line. We broke it. Is this the example? I know I was going really good flow and then I stopped. No, it's not the example. Anyway, you wanted the break of the levels. Okay, I was gonna try to show it, but there was a really good example and I forgot it. Basically what we're doing is we're looking for the breaks of the levels. Moving on. Let's see here, going down the list. I'm not a big fan of Vegas. I want to go. I've never been. Okay, here we go. Getting some examples. I say crypto likes to go contrary to patterns because market makers like to mess with TradFi. I have different strategies for crypto than I do for stocks. Hey, there you go. There you go. Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. Any questions? We're at our hour time. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? We will do 2 charts if anybody has any charts. If you don't have any charts, don't feel obligated or nothing like that. But the first 2 charts we will do. I do have to get back to my group. We have to see about making some money. What do I think is going to happen right now? Joe, you never answered that. Okay, well, I'll answer that while we are, putting some charts or questions if y'all have any. So this was the level that I was looking for. And here's my alert, possible short. I mean, I don't know, possible. This is where our level was at, came up, came down, came up, came down, tapped the level. Very, very nice. Yes, we will do virtual. Tapped the level very nicely, came up, broke down. Here's our alert. This, I actually just went to bed. I actually did a long. I was trying to catch the bottom. I did a long here and it was doing great. And it was like, awesome, but very little money. And then I went to bed or tried to lay down and I was like, dang it. I was like, oh, well, I was trying to catch it. I mean, I would like to have seen it do this number. That's what I would like to have seen. To wake up to something like this. Goes up, down, whoop, all-time high. Let's go. Moon mission. All right. But it did break down here. Let's see here. Now, what I don't do the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't do the hindsight hustler. What I do is I look to see where the potential of this move to go prior to potentially bouncing. For me, the bare minimum is a 382 right here. I'd love to see the 0.5, but I don't like to see the 618. And especially if it crosses underneath this. Actually, Bullish on Parade, you are behind. You are behind because we're actually done. But we're going to do virtuals and then that should be it. We go live every single day, Monday through Friday. This is Eastern Standard Time. We go live Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now it is 1. And so just kind of, maybe you're like 7 a.m., wherever you're at, or I don't know what time it is. Saturday and Sunday at 4, we do bonus streams. So make sure the notification bell's on because we do a lot of bonus streams. All right. Let's see here. So it came down really fast, broke through the 0.3, came over here to 0.5, continued coming down to here, and then it even tapped the 786. And then it shot straight up. Now it's coming here, it's coming down. So it's creating on the 1 hour time frame a higher low at the moment. Lots of wicks, really, really nice wicks. I think that we might come up to here, maybe pull back a little bit, come back up to here. I really want to see it go up. Here's going to be our decision point. So let's go ahead and make our yellow dots for our decision point. So this is what we are potentially looking at. This is what I'm looking at right now. So I do think it's going to go up. I don't think it's going to come down. So no plan B, just plan A. I think we're going to do this. And then decision point, are we going to come down, making a lower potential high? And then maybe now, who knows, start traveling here sideways for maybe a week before maybe dropping down and doing the same thing for another week to where we're hoping that we're going to come up, we get a little bullish, but it only turns out to be a trap. So the market makers are saying, yeah, we're going to go to 122,000, 150,000, giving you all those hopes and dreams because we didn't drop yet. Everybody starts longing, especially once it starts breaking levels, and then boom, liquidation again. So this is what I think might happen. I think we'll go up, and then if we do come down, we might go sideways for a little bit, maybe a week or two, who knows? Or maybe even, I hate all these maybes, but nobody knows. Let's go to the daily. Maybe it does something like this, where it goes up, and we already went up, and then now we boop, boop, or maybe even this right here. This would be worse, because this is like just pain, torture. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, break the level, come down, up, down. This is exactly what I was talking about. Come down, up, down, up, down. This is exactly what I was talking about that I drew out. Matter of fact, let's do it from here. Bars pattern from this red one, and then bear market. Ooh, he said the B word. That's right, I said it, and what? Yeah, so let's do this. Okay. Now, let's do this. So what I like to do is I like to show where I got it from. I think it was from here. Here to... So I like to show where I got it from. What if... And let me hide this one now. What if we did something like this? And actually, I already have this on one of my things over here. I think it's under this one. Yeah, so I have a few different scenarios. But what if we did this? To where we went sideways, chop, come down, only to trick all of the shorts to come up, maybe to the all-time high area. But look at how beautiful this lines up with this. Just chance though. But let's say it maybe even does a higher high. Gets everybody riled up again, and then pulls back and it starts going sideways, you know, onto this trend line from the previous cycles, then breaks it only to get a bounce off of the previous, you know, cycles. This is internal structure, and here we bounce off of the internal structure, and then we get rejected, and then this is our, but to me, this is too high for our bear market. In the 80s, that's too high. I would like to see it, you know, about, even this, I think this zone is too high, 73, 68. But this might be our low here. We don't know. So this is my thought process, where we might do something like this. All right, so let us go and look at virtuals. That's gonna be the only one we're gonna look at. After that one, we are done for the day. I would like to take the opportunity to just thank you guys very much. So we're going to do virtuals, blowfin. If you're not using blowfin, I recommend you do. This is actually one that I am watching. And let's come over here to this. Let's hide this screener. We don't need anything else. I do like it. Is it ready? It's about ready. So I look at a lot. I look at a lot of coins. I look at a lot of charts. What I would recommend, I don't know, but what I would recommend is take a peek at the AI agents again. They were fire last time, and I wouldn't say they're had their bottom yet, but most of these coins already had their bottom, potentially. But these AI agents, they are very low market cap coins, so they could easily move to the downside very fast. Also to the upside. All right, so it did break the level. And we do have kind of wicks here. This looks really great, man. And I missed it. I think it was Caliphant who was talking about virtuals right here. And I had my alert and everything. I showed, you know, y'all how to trade it with the alert to go off first, and enter on the 4-hour candle close, blah, blah, blah. And the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. you know, if we entered that trade, poof, man, doggy. But we were already in trades when this alert went off, and then I didn't happen to see it till later, and then it was too much. Let's see here. What is the chat about? I see here, Dylan says, a trend line strategy that has some value, in my opinion, is from the lowest to the highest pivot, as long as the price action doesn't cross it yet. Then from the same higher pivot to another higher pivot, like a fan. There you go. And there's also the Ganfane, or is that what it's called? I forget what they're called. But there are also this. But yes, and I do that too, where I'll do like, I mean, this is not a good example, but I always use a magnet tool, and I use the ray tool as well. And I'll go from this to this, and then I will go, let's say, I mean, this again, it's not a good example. I wish I had more structure, but from here to here, and then from here to here, because it's the lowest. And what it's doing, it creates a zone. This is what I call a liquidity zone, or a possible bounce area, an area that I do not want it to cross. Then I also have this, it's called poly line. And then I just do stuff like this. I try to get it as close as possible. Just do something like that. And then I make sure that we can see this. So this is just showing me that it's possible. Okay, so that was that. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. See what you're doing, guys. I see what you're doing. Give me an aneurysm. Scuba says, thanks. I appreciate you looking at that for me. Yeah, no problem, man. Not a problem. And if you do it also from the highest high to the lowest high, you box in your price action and use it, but not very useful on range trade. Yep, 100%. Spoken like a true trader. I love it. Oh no. Oh no. No. The only magnets in crypto is right here. Oh, it's on TradingView. That's it. All right, moving on. Oh, no magnets. All right, so let's see here. I do like the fact that it broke out of that. Let's go to a lower time frame, 4 hour, just so we can see more structure. Let's move this down out of the way. So here we had a box. So I do like this box right here. You can see that we have a lot of touches. So that's good. This is telling me that if we re-enter this, I have a pretty strong chance that we might bounce off of the midline. We'll see. The midline wasn't respected too much. A little bit right here, kind of wicks. Okay. I'm liking what I see. I really am. Booze Monkey says, magnets, how do they work? LOL. They work if you use the wrong terminology, in my opinion. Hey, we got Crypto Princess. Uh-oh, I gotta do it. Oh, gotta do it. Crypto Princess. This never gets old. I don't know if it got old for y'all, but it doesn't get old for me. Holy smokes. Ah! I love it. I love it. But Crypto Princess has been killing it on her interviews. Been killing it. Absolutely killing it. If you're not aware, Crypto Princess is really smart. Really smart. And reasonable. She's logical. You're gonna make a good wife if you're not a wife already. I don't know if you're married or not. But you're very, very smart. Very smart. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going on the list. All right, so what do I see here? What do I see? I see this zone right here. And man, I want it. To me, it looks good. So whenever you're looking at these, you always want to see. I mean, there's a trend line here, but I don't draw it when I don't need it. What you want to do whenever you're doing these, like you want to look for the pros and cons. That's what I'm doing. Like anytime I'm staring at this for a little bit longer than I should, I'm looking for the pros and cons. That's what I'm doing. Here, I'm looking for pivots. Man, we have huge potential. Into this level. So here, candle body stop, candle bodies and wicks about, and the wick gives me these levels, nice and easy. Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Nice run up, barely a pullback. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. At 38%, which have been here, maybe 50%. Didn't do it. Okay, fine. Finally, it did it over here. Beautiful, man. Let's just look at this. And I'm not saying this because I saw what happened. I'm saying this because this is what I do. This is how I trade. It actually went into the golden pocket. Beautiful. So this is what we would have done. Then we have this. So now we got to raise it up a little bit. Beautiful golden pocket. Came out. Just shot straight up, man. There's no way I would have entered this. It went up too fast. Okay. Let's go to a 1-hour time frame. We're just looking for more ups and downs. So price went up, retraced a good amount, you know, between 38, 50%, which is good. Came up, broke this level, which is perfect. Came down. We would have liked to have seen a level right here, but it did come down a little bit more. So into the danger zone, passing the 618 of this move. And again, all this you can just go and do like this. So we passed the 618 of this move. And with the wick, we passed the 786 and nearly 100. It was like 99.987% that it took back from this move. Scary. That's really scary. Then it came up. Let's get rid of this. It came up, came down, decision point. Is it going to roll over? I don't think so. I think it's starting to get strength. Or is it going to go up? I think it's going to go up. But for me personally, because I am a very safe trader, I've already done all the wild stuff when it comes to trading. I'm going to wait. I'm actually going to set an alert right up here. I'll set an alert, and let's go and actually set the alert at 2.2562. That's where I'm going to set my alert. Now we'll do the 1 hour. So these are the instructions. So whenever I give you a setup, I give you the instructions on how to do it. I never leave it up to you to kind of guess or kind of interpret what I'm trying to say as far as the setup. I actually give you the directions. There is zero chance you could misinterpret what I'm about to say. Joe, just say it. All right. The alerts must go off first. That is the most important part. After the alert goes off, we are looking for a 1 hour candle to close above 2.2093. If the candle does something like this, we don't want it. We want something like this. What if the candle has a wick? That's fine. What if the candle has a wick like this? That's fine. What if the candle has a wick like this? We still don't want it because, well, we would wait the next candle. But the next candle is pretty sure it's going to go up. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. What if we have a candle close like this, and we have a wick like this, and a long wick like this? The alert went off, wicks down here, but we have this huge wick on the top. Are we gonna enter this trade? Definitely not. Why? Selling pressure. This is what the wick is telling us. There is selling pressure, and we have a much higher chance that it could come down. Doesn't mean that it will. It just means that it could. So the next candle might be like this. Would I enter now? Sure, why not? Still has longer wick on top, but it's not nearly as long as it was before. So the next candle might be like this. Again, we don't know. So the instructions on this for virtuals: set your alert, Your alert must go off first. After the alert goes off, check the chart. The 1 hour candle must close above this white level. If it does, we enter the trade. If it doesn't, we wait. Why are we waiting? This is what I do in the group. Whenever we enter, there's a really strong chance that it's going to move within a few minutes to maybe a few hours. Very strong chance. Usually it's within the hour, because we're doing all this waiting, as opposed to entering the trade and then let's just say, let's say price came up, we entered, and then it did this, and then now it's bouncing here for a little bit, and then it comes back into here, and then it comes back to here, and then now it finally takes off. Well, instead of waiting all this time, several days, several weeks, our alert goes off, we do what the confirmation was, we enter the trade, it continues going up, we're making profits as soon as we enter the trade. That deserves a bingo bango. So everybody in the chat, please put a bingo bango. If you are a member, put a bingo bango in the chat. Bingo bango. If you're a member, use the emojis. Now, becoming a member does help support the channel. There are a lot of expenses when it comes to running a channel, being in business, also the good stuff. I do everything for free. If you want access to me, literally almost 24/7, this is what you do. Here's our yearly annual membership. Of course, you get a month for free. You get all this stuff that, do you need this to learn how to trade? No. I'm so confident in my ability to make you money. You don't need to join my group to make money. You join my group to leverage your time. I am in these charts all day. I'm giving you updates when the market's moving, when the market is not moving, when we have a certain category, the AI agents moving, we have gaming moving, we have different sectors that are moving. I'm showing you, or I'm giving you a heads up, or even, and this has helped us out a lot with saving money, when I start noticing that the market looks like it's potentially changing. Yesterday, I made an audio, and I made this comment also on the midnight bonus stream. Yesterday, I made a comment. I said, I made an audio for my group. I said, listen, guys, we're in trades. We're in really great profits. All of our trades are in green and doing really nice. I'm feeling really, really good. And then I did a dramatic pause. And I said, do you know what happens after that? When everything's euphoric and you're feeling great and everything, I'm literally the voice in your ear with caution. And I said, well, price comes down. So what we're doing, and we just did it too, we just moved up all our stop losses. We're in great profits on the majority of the trades. We're not in 100 trades. We're in, I think at the time it was like 5, maybe 6. We don't post a bunch of charts. The ones that we do, they are, if I show you results on Twitter or X, that's because as a group, we made good money. Now, granted, I have somebody who helps me with this, because again, I'm always in these charts. He is kind of like on vacation-ish. So the results that it's not that we're not making money, it's that it might take him a little bit longer to do it. But just to let you know, guys, this is only if you want access to me and all of you're literally leveraging the time you cannot get back. You're leveraging your time. Do you need this to learn? Nope. Join me every day. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday at 4 Eastern. And then I do bonus streams. Yesterday, our bonus stream was like 3.5 hours. It was crazy. It was nuts. All right. So I do see some bingos and the bangos, and I do appreciate you. Now I'm debating if we should do jungle tactics, fib levels, or the scammy cup in handy. I do like the scammy cup in handy. So let us do this. Let's do a poll. So I'm gonna do song ? And this is gonna be the scammy cup and handy, or jungle tactics, or I do like the scammy cup and handy one, or fib levels. levels. What song do y'all want to hear? So I'm gonna go ahead and start the poll. We're gonna do the poll for like 30 seconds. We're gonna do the poll for 30 seconds and then see what y'all want to hear. And if you haven't already, definitely smash the like. But the poll is up. We're gonna give it a count of 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We need one more vote, guys. You are the deciding factor. You are the deciding factor. One more vote. Well, we need one more vote now again. We need one more vote. One more vote. The next vote is gonna win it, more than likely. One more vote, guys. Anybody, do a vote. And that will be the song. Seriously. 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 The next vote, guys, the next vote does it. Okay, that's it. We're ending the poll. Oh, I should have closed my eyes. It's like, seriously. Well, let's see. It's registering. Okay. Yeah. So in honor of the Scammy Cup in Handy, which did win, with the 333s, we are going to watch the Scammy Cup in Handy. Be very careful with people who do patterns like this. They are forcing patterns. We talked about patterns early in the show. Look how trash this is. It's gonna get you wrecked. And these are on very small time frames too. Let me know what you think about the video in the video so I can pop up the chat in there. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. I show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. I simplify trading. Do I win all the time? Am I a guru? No. I lose. I win and I lose. Matter of fact, you know, usually at the very beginning of shows, I let you know, hey, I lost on this trade, or we did this, or we did that. Because I have nothing to sell you. I have something to offer. If you want it, great. If you don't, oh well. So join me every single day. I will show you how to trade. My job is to get rich with you, not because of you. With that, I do thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. Now, let's watch the Scammy Cup in Handy. Let me know what you think of the video.
Yo, they selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies, showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never show. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just...
You know the name that rhymes with scam. I love it. I love it. Watch out for that Scammy Cup in Handy, guys. I will see you on the next one. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Friday. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.